as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 10-7. Sam Coonrod won his first game of the season, helping the Mets get a win over the Blue Jays.
It's easy sometimes when you just coast along. But like it or not, something always seems to go wrong. Sometimes people build you up just so they can knock you down. Sometimes they'll
Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. That smash towards center. Base hit. Jordan Walker, the next to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. On the ground, could be two. Over to Cruz. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Here's your 1. Slider clips the zone.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Hayes under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is that. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-Hwan Bae. The pitch. Strike one. Michaelis, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Gorman throws on to first. One up, one down. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Bounced up the middle. Gorman gathers and throws to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds here. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's there. He's got it. And that is the third out. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Fought off foul. Popped up. Makes the catch for the out.
That is it. The third base.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Second inning here, no score.
Ripped on a line. Reynolds hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Andrew Kisner. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
Kisner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back according to Ricky Halladay. Caught him looking for the K. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Line drive. Base hit. So up next, Jack Sawinski. 3 hits last night. So he was a big factor in getting that win. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a pitch. Runner on the go. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the DH, Richie Palacios. Measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old. And they traded for him earlier this year. Oviedo back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And there's a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. The 0-1. Snap throw behind the runner, and he throws it away. Palacios on at first, nobody out. Grounder might be 2. Flips it. Cruz over to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now Alec Burleson. There's a strike.
0-1's the count. Steal.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Edman in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Hot shot to first base, and he
I'll
snags
take
it
that.
to end the inning. So one left for the Cardinals, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now it's Rowdy Tellez. Michaelis, a 6'4" righty, 34-year-old vet, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Burleson throws to second. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Line drive, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. And stepping in is the speedy Ji-Hwan Bae. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Squeezes it. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Hallelujah.
Base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. And it's 1-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
We got a tapper.
And the 0-1. Popped in the air, left side. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball. Out of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. And down on strikes. 1 out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Out to short. Cruz out to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Down the left field line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-out double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Joe puts it away, and that is that. The Back here at PNC Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's a speed threat, O'Neal Cruz. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Cruz around second, on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that,
Captain Jack coming through.
At the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now here is Connor Joe. Next pitch is popped up. Goldie settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 12.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Singled and scored his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Walker moves towards it. Nice grab on the run. Runner tagging for third. In there safely.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On the ground. Over to Goldie. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Cardinals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. High fly ball, shallow right field. Joe makes the catch. 1 away. Now Richie Palacios. That's out to center field. Sawinski moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And up next for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. And that one hammered. Sawinski going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. And back here at the ballpark, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Andy Rodriguez. Bounce to the right. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So digging in, Ji-Hwan Bae. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Gorman throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs. And the batter now, Brian Hayes. That one hit to right. He's got it, and that is that. Down in order, go to... And welcome back. Top six. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. That's in for a strike. Edman, 27 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got him. 2 out.
Sit down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Walker stands in now and watches strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. That one misses, and the count 1-2. That to right. Joe has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Brian Reynolds. Michaelis back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Reynolds goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
There's a line drive to left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
I'll take that.
In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Gets under it and pops it up. Gorman should have this one. Brings it in for the
Connor
third
Joe,
out.
rally killer.
Back here in Pittsburgh, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And a foul ball. Started to swing, held up. Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And there's a foul ball.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 2.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Up the middle. Throw over to Tellez. And they get Arenado for the out. That's the third one there for St. Louis. And they're down 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matthew Liberatore.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra
See if
bases.
he can stretch that double into a single.
For 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Down the line towards the corner. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
And first offering is fouled off.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation or maybe a long relief guy.
That's the third base hit and a run in to score. Oh, the throw is wild. Ji-Hwan Bae digs in now. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Now snap throw to first. Rodriguez back on a dive. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Edman. And a run scores on the double play. 2 outs. Base is empty. Ke'Bryan Hayes getting ready to hit. This one in the air right field. Burleson makes the play. And the inning is over. We go to the 8th, and now the Cardinals catcher, Andrew Kisner. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Oviedo into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Man at first. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Richie Palacios.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Got it by him for the K. Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill. That one's in there, 0-1. Started after it, appeal to first, and he held up. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Where in the world did that miss?
There's a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Fly ball down the line. Joe getting an angle on it. He makes the grab. 2 down. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. So one left. Back here at PNC Park, ready for the bottom of the eighth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one the other way. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Of course it's right at him. Why wouldn't it be?
Cruz. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. 0-1 down.
I'll take it, but that was a strike.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's two away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky
Tariq Skubal leads the American League in strikeouts.
On the ground to first. Can't field it cleanly. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. We go to the ninth. And here comes Tommy Edman. And a pitch. And takes low for ball one. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Kicks and deals. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw over to Tellez. Now one gone in the ninth. So up next, Jordan Walker. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And they're down to their last out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And a foul ball. Strike two.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates get a shutout on the mound. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Couple wins, couple ills. Took a hit right up and failed. Now I got to just know how to flip it when it fail. Different when you listen to yourself. Not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help. My intention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when you're trying to come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage a condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you're giving is a different matter. Skip the magic. It don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying how you didn't plan it. Understanding I ain't got it when I gave it all I had. Nothing missing in the math, but the vision in the path. I'm revisiting the past with a pen and pad. I'll be back. dog since when I used to run a blog. I ain't soft, I could bend a hoop or run a claw. On the fog where I learned to view the sun is small. No sweat when you getting used to jumping walls. Back when I used to call instead of getting caught. I remember feeling lost, about to get a job. Selling in the mall, trying to trip a law. Had to ask if it costs ever getting caught. Change course, had to bang doors. Now them same doors got a man to wait for us. Handshake still.
Sandwich between Matt. All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. That one clips the outside corner, and we're underway in Pittsburgh. Strike two. Here comes a pitch. Got him. One out in the top of the first. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. First pitch just misses. And that one lifted in the air center field. Sawinski snags it on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch, and he just misses.
Wow. Yeah, Boo is right.
And it's fouled away. On a strike, the pitch. There's a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And he deals. It's softly on the ground to third. On to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-Hwan Bae. Strike one. Towards first. He handles it himself. And a quick out, number one. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Brian Reynolds here. Foul ball there. Hayes, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit in the air, right field. Burleson in position. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away. Here's Oneil Cruz. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Hayes rounds second on his way to third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
He was all over that one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the ground.
And that should be extra bases. Cruz rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to Goldie. In. Top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. 0-1 now. That one missed. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle. Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Runner at first with no outs here. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of it.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and an automatic double as it hops the fence. Here's Andrew Kisner. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First offering, and it just misses.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
The 2-2 now. Line drive, puts it away for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Richie Palacios. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that's downstairs and outside. Arenado on third with 2 out. And 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. And that one fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
to the right side. Goldie steps on the bag. That's one out the bottom of the second. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Line drive, base hit. So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Ji-Hwan Bae. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
One strike.
Next offering is fouled back. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a play, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Hayes takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Softly hit to third, and it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Burleson under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Pirates strand a couple. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Left-hand batter waits. In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Tommy Edman at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Edman playing up the middle at short. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Line to the pitch. Goes down looking.
Punched him out.
Now at the plate, Jordan Walker. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Now 1-1. The wind to the pitch.
2-2.
That's to third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. And the right-hander back to work. The other way. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Doubled his first time up.
Come on.
And that one fouled off. Cruz, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. In the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike does. Back here in Pittsburgh. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That one fouled off.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Gorman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that's outside. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
On a line out towards center. Sawinski right there to make the grab. And that is that. Redbirds down quietly. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Connor Joe. And a pitch. That's through there for a strike. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive.